Hi there. Hi, I'm Jo from Jo Yoga, and thank you so much for joining us for this class. We are going to be concentrating on our fourth chakra, the Anahata chakra, or our heart chakra. If you're doing the full chakra series with me, you'll know that we're travelling slowly up the spine from our root chakra, sacral chakra, solar plexus chakra, right up here to our heart chakra, which is what we'll be working on today. It's here in the chest centre, and its corresponding colour is green. So the heart chakra is probably one of the easiest for us to understand. The heart chakra and the energy through our heart chakra is what controls our warmth, compassion, joy, our deep bonds with others and our relationships with ourselves and with others, that we're caring, where our kindness comes from, our respect. And it really ensures that when it's balanced, we're moving love through our life, our interconnectedness with other people, with the world, with the planet, and with ourselves. So when the heart chakra is balanced, we are loving to ourselves and to others. We can create safe and supportive environments, which is really important when we're wanting to make sure that we're bringing this joy and happiness to others. Maybe not in like the clown sense, but in a subtle sense that we're bringing this comfort to other people. Also, we know when, I say we, when your heart chakra is open and balanced, you know when to say no. Okay, you know not to be too put upon, and you know when you need a little bit of caring, a little bit of self-nurturing as well. So you're really aware of your own needs and your own self-love. So when the heart chakra is unbalanced, we become closed off. We become closed off to others and emotions and our own feelings and what we're experiencing. We shut down. We become less compassionate. We become judgmental. Again, I'm using that we again. And the self-esteem drops dramatically. So to keep our heart chakra open, balanced, keeping ourselves with love flowing through our lives, we're going to do a few postures and a few exercises today that will really help to bring awareness to this centre, to open ourselves up to the love and the abundance that there is in this world. So I'll see you on the mat in a moment. Bringing yourself into easy pose, let's just take a moment to settle ourselves into our practice for today. So sit bones on the floor, nice and grounded, always aware of this incredible planet that we have at our disposal. When I say it's at our disposal, we need to look after it maybe a little bit more, but anyway, I digress. So, sit bones on the ground, that beautiful tall spine reaching up into the sky. The top of the head, as if we've got a silver thread just pulling up the crown chakra towards the universe. Just bring your hands either to rest in your lap with your right fingers in your left palm and your thumbs touching, or you can rest them on your knees, whichever feels a little bit more comfortable for you. Today I'm feeling like I want to open my heart a little bit more, and therefore I'm having my hands here. Just close your eyes and breathe in and out through your nose. Just allowing yourself to settle into the moment, settling into your body, allowing yourselves to vibrate, letting go of all other concerns and things that are happening, and just giving yourself that little moment to know that we're concentrating on the most important person, you. Giving yourself this little nugget of time in our quite packed lives, just to have a bit of stillness. And bring the hands together at the heart centre and give them a rub. We'll start getting the energies moving. We have thousands of nerve endings in our hands and our polarities, so we want to just get these warmed up and stimulated. And then push the hands together. We're going to tune in with an Om. So inhale deeply. Exhale fully. And inhale to begin. Stretch your arms up towards the sky. Really stretching through the body, up through those arms, through the fingers. And then easing out the side of the body, easing to the side. Coming up, making space in the body so that we can take in more breath, more prana. Up. And then a little backwards lean. And come forwards. Stretch down, drop the head towards the floor. Take a big breath in as if you're breathing into that back. And release. Wonderful. Slowly put your head up. Fabulous. For a pranayama, we're going to do ego eradicator, which is a wonderful, wonderful breath practice to negate and neutralise that little voice in our head, that ego that tells us we can't do this and we're not good enough for that. We're just going to neutralise that and quieten that down. What we're going to do is we're going to bring the hands in this rather odd position. So we just bend at the knuckles and the fingertips come onto the finger mounds and our thumbs point directly towards each other. We're going to have the arms very strong, powered up towards the sky, strong elbows, closing the eyes, focusing them to the third eye, which is just in between the eyebrows, and we're going to practice breath of fire, which is that very forceful exhalation through the nose. Okay. So lifting the arms up, and off we go. Keep going, and you'll notice I'm also pumping the navel in and out as well, just to stimulate the lower chakras. And the arms will start to get tired, the shoulders will start to burn, but you just keep these arms powered up, keep focusing on the breathing and power through the pain, and then you suddenly become aware of a lovely, joyous, free feeling once we get through that barrier. Keep going. You're doing amazing. You are so much more powerful than your mind thinks you are. Your body's incredible. The things you can do are beyond the limits of your comprehension. So just keep going. Keep that breath going, keep that power going. That's brilliant. Just a few more seconds. Keep on going. Those arms might be burning, but they're so strong and so powerful, and so are you. So keep it going. A few more. Wonderful. Take a big deep breath in. Connect the thumbs over your head. And then put the backs of the hands together. As you exhale, you're going to lower the arms, visualizing a beautiful white light being drawn around you, this incredible bubble of peace. And let your hands just rest on the floor. Close your eyes and just be aware of that wonderful energy right from the heart chakra upwards. Good. Good. Okay, come up to standing, and let's come to the end of the mat. We're going to warm up with some sun salutations. So bring your feet slightly apart, about 2 fists apart. Bring your hands together at the heart centre. Take a big breath in, stretch up. As you breathe out, calm down and hang down. Lifting to a flat back. Bring your hands on the floor and step back. Lowering onto the ground, pushing up to Cobra. And into Downward Dog. And just take a moment to settle the body here. A few breaths in Downward Dog. Walk through the feet. Stretching into the backs of the legs. And then bring the feet to the hands and hang down. Breathing in, stretch up. Okay, we're going to do a slightly different variation, stretching up. And come down. Flat back. And this time step back with the right foot. Project the heart forward. Step back with the left foot and lower onto the ground. Lifting up. And Downward Dog. And then stepping forward with the right. Then the left. Hand down. Breathing in, stretch up. And again. Flat back. Hands on the floor, step back with the right. Looking up. Step back with the left. Lower onto your tummy. Lifting up to Cobra. And Downward Dog. Take another moment here for a few breaths. Really releasing the back of the body. Having the heart upside down for a moment, heart higher than the head. And then step forward with your right foot, lifting the heart and chest up. And left foot, hang. Take a big breath in. And just one more. Breathing in, stretch up. And come down. Flat back. Hands on the floor. Step back with the right. And the left. Lower to the ground. Lift. Downward Dog. Bring the right foot forward and the left. Breathing in, stretch up. And come back into Mountain Pose. Wonderful. Coming back into Mountain Pose. My hair is all over the place today. It's all about tying it up and then about, no, not today. So down hair a day. Okay. And bring yourself down to sitting in easy pose. Okay, lovely. So, we're all warmed up. We've got the energy moving around the body a little bit and the muscles are feeling nice and zingy. We're going to do some heart opening movements and exercises. We're going to start by having the hands up at about 60 degrees. And with a nice fast breath, we're going to cross them. It's kind of like we're pumping up the heart chakra. Close your eyes, because once your arms get tired, they'll want to drop, so we close the eyes. So we can really focus on neutralising that little voice. That's why we did the ego eradicator earlier. Feel that heart. You can almost feel it working already, the muscles there. Bringing a bit of power and strength into the heart centre. With your eyes closed, take your gaze up to the third eye chakra in between your eyebrows. That's our intuition, our intuitive eye. Okay, slow it down. Take a big breath in, stretch those arms up and hold the breath. Squeeze Mula Bandha, Uddiyana Bandha, and relax the arms down. Good, wonderful, wonderful. Coming into rock pose on the knees. If it's uncomfortable for you to sit like this, then that's fine, just stay in easy pose. We're going to do a lovely heart opener now with a physical attribute to it as well. So we've got the elbows pointing out as we breathe in. As we breathe out, bowing the head down towards the ground. Breathing in, looking up, opening the heart and chest. Breathing out, calm down. I'm just going to turn the other way so you can see there's a little back bend in it. Really opening the heart. Three more. And this time when you come down, just stay there for a moment. Just resting. And slowly bring yourself up, bring your head up slowly. Come into easy pose. Just take a moment to sit. Feel the energy, feel the chest and the heart center. Okay, so I'm going to do a heart energizer. The arms come out. Palms together, they're high and they're over to the left. And from here we're going to do breath of fire. Take a big breath in. Project out through those fingers. Release the arms, release the breath. Just come and sit still for a moment. The biochemical reactions that happen in the body are just profound and amazing. So wonderful. Okay. So bringing the legs out in front, or one of the legs out in front, and then we're going to bend the other leg, opening up the hips slightly, having the toes facing up towards the ceiling, a nice flexed foot. Wiggle so that the foot is in the middle of the chest, and we're going to stretch up. And we're thinking about sending that heart over towards that foot. You might want to kind of wave down into it or move the body about just so that it's fluid and we can get into the posture. And once you get here, just have a moment. If you want to have a wiggle and a move, then do. It doesn't have to be static. But just holding and breathing so deeply, opening up that heart and chest all the time. We're not closing them, we're opening them. We're opening the channels at the backs of the legs, we're opening the channels at the backs of the body that reaches right to the back of the heart. And breathe so deeply here. It feels so amazing when you breathe. Allowing the body just to really let go and let go of any tension or that we weren't aware of that we hold in the body. Thinking about that heart releasing. Good. Okay, coming up. And let's do the other side. So stretch the other leg out, bending the other foot. Again, wiggle yourself so that you're facing that foot. Lovely flexed foot. Toes touching the ceiling. One day. Okay, stretching up first. Take it down and over that foot. Again, you might want to wave down, you might want to wiggle down, however you go, as long as we're thinking about this heart reaching out over that foot. And just take a moment here. Sometimes I get so lost in the moment that I forget. I could be here all day. Okay, lifting yourself up. And let's take both feet out now. We're going to take a seated forward bend or Dandasana. So make sure that the spine is beautiful and tall. And again, we're thinking about this glorious heart. Reaching forwards. Sitting up beautiful and tall, reaching this glorious heart forwards. You might want to wave down, you might want to just reach forward as if we're lifting the tummy over the tops of the thighs, holding on to wherever suits you, and just ease into it. Ease down, breathing into the heart and chest. Okay, bring these ankles across the ankles, bring them in tight, and we're going to rock over and come onto our stomachs. So just take a moment to ground the heart chakra, letting it grab some of that energy from the earth, some of that wonderful, wonderful, natural, negative ions coming up from the earth into the heart chakra. And then bringing the hands underneath the shoulders, and we're going to lift into Cobra Pose, so keeping the hips grounded and the tops of the feet, elbows down from the shoulders, and shoulders down from the ears, elbows tight into the body, looking ahead, projecting that heart and chest forward, breathing here. And lower. And you You can either lift up into Cobra again, or you can take it into Up Dog, where we bring the hands closer to the waist. And the entire body, apart from the tops of the feet and the hands, lift off the ground. The thighs are off the ground, the knees are off the ground. Projecting that heart and chest forward. And lower the legs, lower the body, coming down with lovely control. Good. Okay. Turning over, we're just going to take Matsyasana or fish pose. So having the feet on the floor with the knees up in the air. And you can do this pose in many ways. You can do it with your knees bent. You can do them with your legs straight. You can do it with your legs lifted off the floor. You can do it with them crossed. It's totally up to you. So I'm, for the moment, just going to have my knees bent to start with. And we're lifting the heart and chest off the ground. So we're coming onto the crown chakra and gazing behind us. And from here you can change your feet position and bring your hands to your heart center. Just have a moment here. And then when you're ready to come out, just drop your arms down. Slowly come off the crown chakra. And ease yourself into that delicious of poses, Shavasana. Take a moment to get yourself settled on the ground. Breathing deeply and allow the muscles to become soft. The bones become soft. And notice the energy that is travelling around the body. Make sure your neck is long and the back of your heart and chest is wide across the mat. The feet roll away from each other and take a couple of breaths in and out through the nose. Good. And then visualize any stress leaving from the top of the head. The head is relaxed on the earth. The shoulders are relaxed on the earth. The arms nice and floppy and heavy. The tummy and the upper torso is all lovely and heavy on the ground. And the hips and pelvis relaxed and melting into the earth. Notice both legs floppy, rolling away from each other. And allow yourself this beautiful moment of time to just really, really let go. Now, at the centre of your heart, at the centre of the chest, you visualise a beautiful green light, bright green. And as you breathe in, it shines brighter. It begins to grow. With every inhalation, you feed your heart chakra and it glows brighter and bigger. It begins to spread up through your shoulders, down your arms, up through your neck and into your head. It spreads down through your legs and into your feet. This incredible, calming, loving green light. And from the centre of your chest, this green light beams out like a torch into the world around you. With every breath, you shine this light farther and farther. It spreads into the room. It spreads out of the building, through the town, and then it crosses boundaries to other countries, to other people. You shine your loving heart around the entire world. May you be kind and caring. May you be kind and caring. May you be kind and caring. And stay here in Shavasana for as long as you wish. When you're ready to move, begin to deepen your breath, becoming aware of the yoga mats beneath you, becoming aware of the ground beneath that. And as we prepare to bring some movement back into the body, just slowly start to wriggle your fingers and your toes. And make small circles with your hands and your feet. Don't worry if the joints decide to make any noise, that's just them readjusting, that's fine. And stretch your arms over your head and have a really lovely, long stretch the body. And hug your knees into your chest. And a little rock from side to side, waking up slowly. And then rub the soles of the feet together with the palms of your hands. And hug your knees again. And slowly bring yourself back up to sitting in an easy pose. How's that? Feels great, doesn't it? Okay. I'm going to do a chanting meditation that really opens the heart center, allowing us to be open and available for love with others and to ourselves, and to love ourselves. So, the mantra is Sat Ka Tara. So Sat, S-A-T, Ka, K-A, Ta, T-A-R. And you slightly roll the R, Ta. And the hands begin in prayer position. They then push out to halfway, and then they extend fully. Okay? So it will go Sat, Ka, Ta. Bring your hands together here at the heart center. Take a big breath in through your nose. And breathe out. And let's begin. Sat, Ka, Ta. 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 Bring your hands together, inhale. And exhale. Just Just allow the mantra to run around in your mind for a moment. And let's tune out together with Om. Inhale deeply. Exhale fully. Inhale to begin. Namaste. Thank you so much for doing yoga with me today. I absolutely love it. I just love doing yoga, and I love doing yoga with other people. And I want you to remember this. To open to love is to reach to the deepest places and connect with our own essence, our spirit, and our soul. Namaste.